Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. This video is going to be a bit of a different one. I'm just going to be showcasing a game that I played on stream and one that I've actually been also enjoying off stream. The game is called the Riftbreaker. It's a fun kind of mix of a couple different genres, but for me, it hits a lot of the same notes as some of my favorite games, such as like Satisfactory as well as V Rising. V Rising being kind of a base building survival game, and Satisfactory being more of a, well, factory building game. Now, this game, I am not sponsored to play this. They also didn't even give me a key to the game. Bought it with my own money, but this is an indie developer, and I think this is a pretty awesome game. If you enjoy what you see, there is a free demo up on Steam called the Riftbreaker Prologue to give you a good taste of the gameplay. So if this at all interests you, definitely try out the demo. Also, if you enjoy this type of content of me occasionally trying other types of games, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and let's get into the video. All right, so there's a couple different things that you can do. There's a survival mode where it's just like you're on the planet, constant hordes of enemies are pretty much attacking you, and you have to last for a certain amount of time. If we probably play the game again, we'll probably do that one, but I think just for showing it off the first time, we'll just hop into campaign. We'll just do it on normal for right now, and this is something you can do. So there's positive events and negative events. So you can help me by like giving me a bunch of resources, I think. Or there's negative events like enemies attacking me, earthquakes, tornadoes, any of that. And so you guys should be able to influence the game. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this sort of interactive stream. Should be interesting. Sorry to bother you, but I've been trying for the last few days to complete Elder Dragon Adventure with a Demacia champ. Can't really do it with many champs I've already done it with. Morgana in the previous state for Targon. I mean, you could go for like Lux and go for Chemtech Duplicator and probably blast with that. If you go for, yeah, I would go for a Chemtech Duplicator build with Lux. That would probably be the easiest way to do it. Hope that helps. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. Wrong, yeah, I'll need to. After this, I'll do that, but thank you. If I alt-tab out, it's gonna somewhat mess with it.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
So it's just kind of little cinematic of some elements of what the game is like.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Uh-oh. So yeah, we pretty much jump through a rift on an alien planet and immediately just start messing stuff up. Try with Chemtech, Lost Chapter, and Him. If you get mana for power, you can end in turn 1. That does sound pretty crazy. Building something using electricity, really futuristic. Yeah, you're kind of warping stuff in. All right, we're just gonna hold off. I need to adjust. For one, I'm gonna make this, I think, a little bit louder. And then, yes. All right, there we go. That has been updated. So yeah, I'm not sure how the integration went. It's just gonna like potentially pop up while we're playing. You guys vote on what you want to happen. Should be interesting though. Yeah, we changed the game description.
All systems check. Gravitational strength.
So as you see, the mech reminds you of the guys from like Avatar.
Safe levels. Magnetic field check.
Where we pretty much have to show up and just plunder the planet.
Stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley, we have arrived.
All right, so let's start mining. It does have
37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise. And we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
All right, so again, it starts off, or well, the whole
Construct a
game,
headquarters building to secure our presence here.
you
It will
have
allow me to
the like
reconstruct
sort of
what
resource
was
generation
destroyed.
Headquarters construction is in progress.
of like
This is going to
Factorio
be a
as well
main base of
as
operations on Galaxy 37. Our new
Satisfactory.
home.
We have
Or just
to
like a lot
protect
of
this
survival
building
games.
At all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before.
So there's actually a demo on Steam if you want to play through the prologue.
Right
That's
now,
pretty much doing all
we
this.
construct some basic power plants.
And it's actually pretty good if you're interested.
And carbonium power plants.
But it is just PC only.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants
All right,
are
let's get some
very
power
effective,
setup going.
But they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources.
So it is nice that you can kind of mine while building stuff.
By storing excess energy in energy storages.
So yeah, it's not-
Also, remember to connect all buildings.
I'm gonna
to the
reduce
power
down there. Let's go for audio. Eh. Don't really like that noise. But yeah.
using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation.
So it is nice if you want that sort of experience. You really like trying to set up a base, make a sort of factory resource collection type of gameplay. Now, yeah, it's not super, it's not like crazy in depth, such as like a Satisfactory, Factorio, that sort of thing.
I'm sure that our
But if you like those types of games, this hits a lot of the same elements, and it is very nice.
Standard protocol advises to set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. However, I don't expect as much aggression from the native fauna as in the simulations.
Now, as you see, we do have an attack coming.
the long-range quantum scans.
This game is actually one that it blends a lot of different types of games together actually really, really well.
Follow the protocol.
Right now, we're just trying to get our like
The
starter
environment
base
in
set
the
up.
Simulation was very accurate. That's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
All right, so we see these are the power lines
Force check.
that we're kind of just bringing over here. If you see in the map, actually,
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses. Just
the map
in
is
case.
mostly covered by chat.
Captain Novak.
Let's actually, 1 second. Maybe try to move that up.
You're welcome, Mr. Riggs.
All right, so you guys can see the blue on the map is the different resource deposits. So we're just trying to get like our production lines set up pretty much as soon as possible. Production and power, and then we can go explore the map. This is just going to give us resources to help us build whatever we need to. And yeah, we can manually build this, but like for most of these games, you want to automate as much as possible. How big is the world? So the world, like the map right now, is pretty much this whole thing, but as you see, like we're able to kind of like rift, jump, or teleport around pretty easily. And so you actually end up setting up multiple bases on multiple different like parts of the planet that have different biomes and things like that. We'll see how far we get today, but potentially that's something we can show off. So right now it's wanting us to build some defenses, but I'm gonna
Carbonium storage is full.
kind
We
of
should
try
construct more
to...
storage buildings.
These are storage for our like physical resources, because right now we're kind of capping out. All right, there's some native wildlife.
Base base is under attack.
Once we get our base kind of up and running, we will head out there. Although we need to get our power production up a little bit more. Since we've expanded so fast, have so many factories going, our power setup's not doing as well. Also, our solar panels aren't working because it's night right now. But yeah, for me, I always really like these automation, production. This game for me is hitting so many different types of elements that it's pretty fun. Some games, when they try to mix too many genres together, it kind of falls flat. But for this one, I think it actually works out pretty well. Oh, there's a meteorite. So we can't... They'll probably land too far away from us right now. But later in the game, that's how you can get more resource deposits going, which will be quite nice. Also, it wants us to build up our defenses, but we don't know where the attack is coming from yet. So normally I like to wait until we see, okay, the attack's coming from here. Let's then build up and get ready for that. So yeah, right now you can see the power in the top right. And right now we don't have enough power to support all of our factories.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
All right, let's go ahead and shoot this. There's another resource we don't have yet. And we need this for a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead. Our power production will be better once the sun comes up. Right now it's a little rough. Actually, all of our wind turbines, we're net positive, but once that factory's up and running, it's not going to really be the case. All right, we're kind of capped on our one resource, but honestly, that's fine because then our factories aren't running. All right, we need more iridium, and that is what this place up here is. Let's drop down a teleporter. These are pretty much free. You can kind of put them everywhere. All right, let's drop a little teleporter over there. And now we can pretty much instantly warp anywhere on the map, like we have our teleporter. All right, let's grab... Again, this is some material storage for a lot of the things the factories are producing. All right, the sun will kick on soon. The solar panels produce more power, but they only work during the day. So we need to have batteries to be able to kind of store the power to hopefully last the night. All right, in 1 minute, we have the attack coming. All right, this armory, it lets us craft new weapons, but it also generates ammo for our guns. Because right now, we just, once we're out of this ammo, we're done. We don't get any more. All right, let's go maybe terrorize the local fauna. Yeah, our guns are kind of crappy right now. Let's actually try to drop a mine here. So we actually... My camera's somewhat covering our toolbar. Or our taskbar. Let's... We're not going to get rid of it permanently, just want to let you guys be able to see. Oh, you can't even see it here. All right. So you see I have 1 through 10 there, or 1 through 8.
It looks like our presence is being noticed.
As we're going through, we're able to get a bunch of different abilities. And we can slot them there, so you can kind of customize how you're wanting to play.
A lot of defensive structures. Prepare to fight.
I guess you were right about setting up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use
Slowly
your
work on
defense.
getting through these guys.
Armory construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items.
All right, so we're gonna wait to see where we get
Manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
the enemies coming in, and then we'll build defenses where we need it. Oh, all right. There's a vote on what you guys want to have happen. That's interesting. That's really cool. I don't know how the voting looks on your end. Oh, you slash type there. All right, so by typing, you're able to vote what you want. Interesting. Oh, that's really cool.
Wind speed is at an exceptional high. Wind turbine efficiency is at maximum.
So since the wind speed increased, now our turbines are producing way more power than they normally would. Sometimes this happens when there's like a tornado or an event like that,
Are you still skeptical about the local
where it's like,
level of aggression?
it's bad,
I'm
but it can also
skeptical
help
about
you
the
out.
procedures for prepping this
All right,
planet
we've
for
seen an attack coming from the bottom
colonization. Humanity lost its
right.
sense of nature after the Yellowstone eruption. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to preserve this ecosystem.
So let's get some turrets up.
Habitable at this point. We have to secure Galatea 37 for colonization and resource extraction as soon as possible.
All right, guys, come over here.
About the local environment is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other Riftbreaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets.
All right,
for
we'll go ahead and
humanity.
repair that,
They're not on the
and
brink of
we will
extinction.
tear this down for now.
Goals on this mission are clear, and our survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea has to be prepared for colonization. I don't doubt that. If I didn't come here myself, then someone else would have. I believe that we can do this in a better way.
So there's another vote
We have
already.
to
Interesting.
defend ourselves and secure the necessary resources to set up the rift station. But we don't have to destroy.
Oh my goodness,
all
you
the
can take
wildlife
away
in
some of my
the planet.
resources potentially. That
Humanity
is
doesn't need another stripped down factory world. If we want
That
to
is a
progress
little
as
rough.
species, then we should study this planet and learn how to blend with the environment and prepare a safe home for humanity.
all right. Nice. So we'll go ahead and we need to level up our headquarters. All right, so we're gonna level this up. This gives us a lot more things we can get,
This will attract a lot.
but that means we're gonna get a
We should
attack
reinforce our
wave right here.
defenses as much as we can.
So since we see it's coming up from the top, we will prepare up here. So this will be a simple wall right now. And yeah, right now we only have like one type of turret, but later that'll be better. All right, let's throw down a teleporter. Beautiful.
Base is under attack. I am glad we are back on the same page about properly securing our base.
All right, we have a lot of storage right now, or we have a lot of power right now. Let's go ahead and make just a field of batteries.
You're not offended, are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not
All
be
right,
so serious.
perfect.
I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Rift Jump and Exploration Megasuit Mark IV.
Let's build some more AI cores. We need more of these for turrets.
It's inefficient.
Let's drop these here.
Blueprints so we can construct more advanced buildings and items.
This seems really neat. RTS, but you're actively fighting.
As soon as possible.
This would make me play RTS games.
Okay,
Yes.
let's remember to build some
It's.
additional power plants for it. It
I also
consumes
like
a lot of
RTS, so yeah, it
energy.
hits just like so many good elements for me. But like I was kind of skeptical, not spectacle. Let's go ahead and put just a little door in here, and let's repair these up. All right, once this is done, we can start building a research center, which will be nice. Although we need more iridium.
I can sense the
We have some right here, but we'll go
ground
explore some more.
1,000 creatures running at our base. They
Let's actually see. Oof, so much iridium. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on buying anything right now.
Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
What's the voting for? Just got back. It'll pop up on screen and in chat, and you can kind of choose what happens, whether I get like attacked, whether I get resources, whether there's a natural disaster in game.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
All right, so we need more iridium, which is this orange yellow resource. So let's go terrorize the local wildlife and see if we can get it. Hey, you guys want to come walk over this mine? Perfect. Alright, get rid of these guys. Alright, so we have our bonium deposit right there. And looks like over here, which will be good for later, but right now, not quite what we need. One thing to note, similar to Factorio, your resource deposits aren't infinite like they are in like Satisfactory. Okay, nice. Do this right here. So that's a little teleporter. And we can just drop some of these right here. Oh, hello guys. Don't mind me. All right, so there's voting, so you can kind of see what some of the options are. You can kind of choose to be nice. You can choose to be a little bit more neutral, or you can choose to try to cause problems. All right, bringing power over there.
Wind speed is at an exceptional high. Wind
All right,
turbine
let's
efficiency
build
is
a couple more of these wind turbines since we now have stronger wind. Appreciate you. And let's drop some more batteries to capture that power. Also, one thing that's nice is all of your resources, they like automatically get added to the same storage. And yeah, it's nice that we can just teleport around. All right, so we got some good amount of iridium now. Let's build our research station, which is, well, communication hub, which is essentially research.
Communications hub construction in progress.
So this will let us research new buildings, new weapons, new technologies.
Through this building's quantum entanglement template matrix.
It's a pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift station is operational and the Rift.
Shotgun is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's make one of these. I'd like to make two, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough iridium at the moment.
Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
I think we'll start researching. We'll get some weapons up and running, and then start terrorizing the locals a little bit more.
Wind is calming down. Wind turbine power output is coming back to normal.
Yeah, we can chop all this stuff up, get biomass out of it. And let's build a biomass burner right here, just to kind of supplement our energy. Since it's night, our energy is a little bit low because all of our solar panels aren't working. All right, let's go here. It is nice that once you get the research or the
Crafting completed.
places built, you can kind of access them from anywhere. All right, double shotguns, nice. I think everything's good here for now. Let's go terrorize the wildlife. Oh, don't want to walk into that. All right, resource node there. Similar to Satisfactory, it does have a good loop of like
Our
working on
water
your
storage is
base,
full.
trying
should
to make
construct more
that
storage
better,
buildings.
but then also being like, all right, time to go and explore the planet. All right, let's get some more of this storage going. You never have enough storage.
Communications hub construction finished. We can now use it to download.
All right, hello. And get wrecked. Shotguns are pretty good. All right, let's look at research now, which again is so nice. You can kind of hit this place from anywhere. So here's for like a bunch of buildings. This includes like turrets. This page is dedicated more to like our personal weaponry and upgrading our mech. And then here, as we kind of research the planet, the local fauna, everything like that, we get special technologies that show up right here. Also, as we explore like different parts of the world, because like later on we can open portals to other areas and set up bases there. This is how you're able to kind of fill out this tree. Right now, though, energy pylon's not bad. So this one, energy storage and some of these better energies we can't really get right now. Radar, trap, geothermal plant, that's not too bad. Ammo, I think let's add, well, actually let's do this one first. This lets us get more communications hub, level up our headquarters one more time. And then let's go ahead and go for ammo and storage. All right, so here's like a little chest that's out in the wild. So this can give us like new skins for our mech. It can give us mods to put on our weapons. Sadly, just decide to jump straight over. Oh, those are big. All right, let's try to blow some of these guys up with that right there. Oh, this is probably not something we'll mess with right now. Because that like pisses off the entire local ecosystem. We have like a massive raid. But good to be able to go out and explore the map a little bit. All right, everything's, yeah, looking fine.
Ashley, now that the basic base setup is complete, we should start working on our primary objective, constructing an interplanetary rift station. It is going to take a long
All right, so we have
time
another
to build,
upgrade here.
so we should start working on it as soon as possible.
That's true. It's a massive building with multiple components and pipeline connections for plasma fuel and coolant.
All right, since we have a bunch of resources right now, it's going to take up a lot of room, but let's just build a massive amount of power. There's a lot of resources we could go out and exploit right now. We just can't sustain it. Also, one thing really nice, you can just hold down the build button and you can build a ton in a line, which is how we're building. Actually, I think that one's a little bit off. How we're building these so fast. All right, so we'll get a ton of power during the day. Let's make a bunch more batteries so we can sustain ourselves. Let's build a portal over here. And then let's start expanding even more and get some of these resources nodes that we found. So this is our power line that we are bringing over. Also really nice, you can just hold this down as well and it'll go to like the maximum length and then build it for you. Yeah, let's drop this here. Put a teleporter right here if it gets attacked. All right, perfect. Yeah, I just want to get a ton of resources so we can kind of accelerate and always be able to kind of build whatever we want. And yeah, our power right now, we are having a massive surplus of power, which is very good. Wonder how often voting can happen. Yeah, it seemed like it one time happened like back to back very quickly. And then now it's been
Technology has been developed.
a minute.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
This is actually a pretty massive resource deposit.
Available for construction.
Alright, let's drop this here, drop teleporter. Looks like there's a little chest up here. See if we get anything fun. Oh, a bunch of resources. Nice. We didn't have too many of this yet. Alright, let's teleport back here. And we'll upgrade our base again. A lot of the upgrades in the
This will attract a lot of attention.
tech tree are locked behind upgrading your headquarters, so we're just going to try to make that better. It seems like the attack is pretty much coming from the same location as before. Let's maybe do like a double wall here. And yeah, hopefully they come straight down for here and they don't kind of hit our little outpost over there because it's a little bit higher up. Hopefully that's the case, but we'll have to see. All right. Get that going. Build another communications hub. And we can actually do them at level 2. But that's going to take a ton of resources. Yeah, the more of these like communication hubs we get, and the higher they are, the faster our research is, which is pretty good. Hello, Ravenquill. Also, I'm guessing there's probably going to be voting that happens when this attack happens. Had a sick run earlier, Exodia play, when caught by accident. Nice. Yeah, we should probably go and try to get some more of this iridium later. I don't think we found any other yet. Let's actually go up here, lay down some mines. They are consumables, but they just come back over time. Later on, we get technologies to utilize resources like this, like the vent.
Sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching.
All right, bunch of mines down. Let's try to get everyone to kind of come towards us. Sure, let's piss off this group over here. And you guys over here.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Threat neutralized.
All right, that actually worked out really, really well.
Attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
Let's go ahead and just build some more storage over here.
If we want to download new technologies faster, then we should construct as many of
All
them
right,
as
perfect.
possible.
All right, we don't have enough to upgrade this at the moment, but we also have no research selected. Let's
Research completed.
head over here for the research tree. And let's see, geothermal plant. We could use one of those at the moment. Energy pylon, it's not bad. Okay, so we need to get the geothermal plant before we can get the new solar panels, which is kind of what we're trying to get here. Let's see. Yeah, let's hit this one up right there. All right, we need to get some more of that iridium. We also could tear down all this and just kind of rebuild for the attack, because you can rebuild very quickly. But we're doing fine right now. Oh no, we're already like maxed on this. Alright, let's head over here. So this is just storage for some of our materials. So as you can see in the top right, we're kind of close to capping out on some of those. Also potentially should make some more batteries. Hello everyone, don't mind me. The shotguns are very satisfying. Oh, so there's voting. Alright, so there's more ore right there. This would set off a massive attack wave. Interesting that you can make it research. Seems like there's a lot of options for the voting.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Alright, there we go. Got those going. Let's head over here. This one ran out of resources, so we'll just get rid of that. Alright, we have enough to upgrade that one right there, which is perfect for us. We don't really care about the Rift Station, to be honest. It's not actually that big of a deal. Oh, look, radar. So I guess that's what got unlocked. That's not too bad. Let's drop a radar at kind of a lot of our outer bases because this just opens up more of the map for us. So it kind of give us some insight on where we want to go. Kind of tells us also where enemies are. Alright, drop that everywhere. Alright, so you can see all the points of interest and then all of the different enemies.
New buildings are available for construction.
Alright, renewable energy rank 1. That is nice. We can't get rank 2 until we upgrade our base again, which we have to research. Yeah, we can leave that there for now. That's fine. No clue what's going on. Is this game new? Never played it. Seems somewhat familiar. It's not like a new game overall. Like, I think it's been out for a while, but the devs keep updating it. Right now, they're trying to get co-op working for it, because this would probably be a really fun co-op game. But yeah, it's actually a mix of like a bunch of different genres, but it's actually pretty solid. All right, great. We have some iridium here. Let's go ahead and try to get this up and running. Yeah, it's kind of like it hits a lot of the same elements as like Satisfactory, which is actually one of my favorite games.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
All right, so these is going to make ammo for our towers so they don't run out. And then this is going to make some ammo for us. Oh, I don't like how that placed that one. Also, one reason we haven't really set up walls for our base is because we're constantly needing so much room that we're like always going to be expanding outward. So if we see places where enemies are consistently attacking from, like up here for right now, we'll have some defenses, but normally going to wait until we actually get attacked in a location before we actually throw down permanent walls. And I noticed another streamer played this before a couple years ago. Beyond Contact, thought that's what this is at first. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Alrighty, so these are all good. We have a decent amount of resources. Let's try to see if we can get some more guns. We have 2 shotguns at the moment. Sure, we can make another small machine gun. That's not too bad.
Crafting completed.
If you like this one, maybe like Beyond Contact, I'll potentially, have to try to look that up. We're someone right now waiting for our headquarters to be done. How much resources? This is a lot for this, but I think we'll hold off for now. We'll probably need to burn through those here in a moment.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
New buildings
this
are
needs
available for construction.
a lot more still. All right, let's
Research completed.
go here to research something while we're waiting. Oh yeah, we can research that right there. Energy storage, this is going to be great. So we're getting better batteries, so we can just upgrade the ones we already have. And then we're getting better power production, so this will be fantastic. And this gives us better walls. All right, we actually got a lot of very good stuff we are able to get right here. And we can make another communication hub. And yeah, we don't have enough to make the highest version of it yet, but that'll be pretty good. See you, Rippy. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. All right, while we wait on that research, suppose let's go and mess with more of the locals. See if we can find some more iridium. We're probably going to cap out on our storage again here in a moment. All right, perfect. Yeah, the combat starts out a little bit slow at first, but once you get going and start getting more abilities, it's pretty fun. You just absolutely shred, and it feels pretty rewarding. All right, perfect. We've got a bunch of iridium here. That's exactly the resource we needed. All right, let's kill these guys. All right, not too bad. We won't mess with these scary crystals for right now, because yeah, they send out massive attack waves, and it's also can spawn some higher level creatures that will probably just absolutely wreck us at the moment. What do we have here? Oh boy. Let's drop some mines here in case there's... Actually, I guess we got them all. Nice. Just got back. Why are we killing local wildlife? Because we have to essentially strip mine this planet for all it has. Let's head over here. All right, let's build some more storage. We're gonna be able to upgrade these soon so that each one holds more. But yeah, right now we keep capping out, which is a little sad. Yeah, the thing we're prioritizing right now is not getting new buildings, it's just making all the buildings we already have better. All right, let's upgrade this. Let's do another attack wave.
Upgrade in progress. This
All right.
will attract a lot of attention.
They're wanting to
We have
come
some
from the
time before they
side down
attack.
here.
Let's strengthen our defenses.
I think let's go up here and tear down these walls for now, and we can then use a lot of these resources. It is nice how you can repair, tear down different parts of your factory or base very easily. All right, so these walls are essentially impenetrable. Let's hopefully be able to get the enemies to come in here through like a choke point. So we'll just start dropping a bunch of turrets here. Let's bring power in over here. Make this kind of double thick. And let's make some walls here, or not walls, but doors, so I can get through. Because we might go out and try to like lure them back here so they don't try to go around our defenses. All right, let's drop some mines.
Weapon drop.
Oh,
We can try to recover it later.
I just walked into a mine essentially and blew it up. That's actually the thing that kills me the most in the game. But all good. We'll just teleport back there. Yeah, as long as you have your base up and running, if you do walk over like an enemy mine and kill yourself, it's not that big of a deal. Let's just grab our weapon again.
Sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them.
All right, we want the enemies to come here. Okay, that looks like some potentially. Yeah, you can get a lot of like crazy towers later. Right now we only have like one. And you've kind of seen them all coming on the map. All right, let's try to fight them around a little bit. Oh man, there's a lot still. All right.
Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check.
All
out
right,
some
that was a
of
little
the
bit-
HQ upgrade.
A little bit crazier than I was expecting, but still able to come away pretty much unscathed there. Let's get this little, essentially loot box.
The new technology has been developed.
Creature learned how to use mines. Yes, it was super effective. All right, let's go ahead and teleport up here. Let's try to upgrade some of these. Yeah, we don't have quite enough for that one yet. All right, let's see what... Actually, can we upgrade... This is also the upgrade feature. It's really nice. You can just kind of like paint over your entire base for everything you want to upgrade. All right, so this will be most of our renewable energy. Let's actually blow these up before I accidentally kill myself again. Repair those. Anything else over here that needs to be upgraded yet? Not quite. All right, let's look at the research.
Completed.
All right, so geothermal. Looks pretty good. Let's add that one to research. Let's... All right. Got our geothermal plant there. Pretty good. See you, Raven. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. All right, that's all good. I wonder what the vote for Fireflies is. That is interesting. One moment. I'm just gonna snooze those for now. Yeah, I got a good amount of research going. Let's actually see. Yeah, the orbital scanner. We actually should. Let's add this to research and put it up first.
Guys are visiting us tonight.
It's just, huh? Interesting. Guess it's just pretty. So yeah, we're working on unlocking the orbital scanner, because what we're able to do with that is then we can start rift jumping to other locations, start seeing like new parts of the planet, researching different technologies, and getting like new resources we can't get here. Because like right now we're getting most of the resources we can get on this planet.
Has been developed. New
All right,
buildings
orbital
are available
scanning.
for
Let's try to
construction.
build this. Takes a ton of. Oh, it takes some cobalt. That's a little sad. Sure. Let's
Construction.
drop this one there, and let's try to cobalt mining right there.
The Rift Station's foundation is in progress. Congratulations, Ashley. This milestone marks the beginning of the next chapter of our mission on this planet.
So we just need to get that cobalt handling done, which will be like 10 seconds. Try to find some of that, and we can start teleporting around the map. And while we're going out, our base is still going to be here, still producing all of these resources for us.
Would you like me to read what I was instructed to tell you for this occasion?
Oh, please do, Mr. Riggs. This is exactly what I wanted to hear after traveling halfway through the galaxy.
All right, so we got our resource scanner up and running. Let's see if we can find some cobalt.
As an exceptional individual, you are amongst the elite of Earth's expeditionary forces. During your services with the Extraterrestrial Science Corps, you have time and again shown courage, bravery, and an unflinching willingness to sacrifice yourself to complete your objectives.
So this is another thing we can do now, is run around the map with essentially a minesweeper, trying to find resources.
They didn't read my bio very well.
What do you mean?
The sacrifice part.
Do you mean the Orion mission? You were working without me back then.
Yes, that and a few other things.
Do you want me to read further motivational pieces?
That's
Oh.
enough of Colonel Nordstrom. Let's skip the military pathos and stick to your original programming. We've got a planet to explore.
Roger that.
So this can't just give us like a resource cache. There's a bunch of
Motivational speeches.
like a big fountain of resources, or it can unlock an entire node for us, like right here. It's just a whole other resource cache, which is pretty awesome. But I think we're fine on this for right now. Let's keep searching. We really need to get cobalt. Nope, no cobalt. Feels bad. But the resources are pretty good. Alright, sorry, local wildlife. Mirror you, and I choose me. Alright, where are you, resource cache? There we are. Alright, geothermal vent. Nice, but not quite what we're looking for.
New technology has been developed. New
Alright, we
buildings
just
are
got
ready
batteries.
for
Let's head back to
construction.
base and upgrade those. Although, again, upgrading them takes cobalt, which we do not have at the moment. Once we're able to go to a new area, then getting cobalt is
The Rift Station Foundation
pretty easy,
completed.
because some locations have a lot of it, where this location doesn't.
Before we can start
But it's just taking us a little bit to find it.
The Rift Station has 3 main components that require a lot of rare resources to be built. The fusion field accelerator.
There we go.
requires
We found some cobalt.
uranium. The hyperparticle condenser requires palladium.
So
And
now
the
we should be able to
quantum
build
gate stabilizer, which
the.
requires titanium. We haven't found any traces
Where
of these
are
elements
you?
near our base.
These resources might not be present anywhere near our location. We should construct an orbital scanner.
Oh, it needs 500. I thought it needed 50.
Around the entire planet.
I was like, oh, we're fine.
Precise coordinates for long-range rift jumps around the planet.
I think this is gonna, yeah, try to
The orbital scanner
have us make
uses
it.
advanced technology and requires additional resources in order to be built. We need to gather a large amount of cobalt to construct this building. Ashley, my sensors are picking up an underground cobalt deposit nearby.
Oh goodness, seriously?
Its approximate location on your map. You should go there and search for it with the geoscanner.
He's like, here it is. It's just the very far corner of the map. Ripperino. Let's go here for the energy pylon. This can have us make one at our base and then one somewhere else.
It's not that
And we're
close.
gonna
We
need
should
it.
have some better equipment before we try to venture out that far.
All right, let's try to go and make our way down there. Yeah, this game has a good balance of spending time just in your base, working on it, improving it, making everything better, but then also giving you a lot of reasons to go out and actually tame the wilderness, make outposts at other locations, and yeah, it has a good balance of those. We're gonna get surrounded, but ooh, so many resources. Oh damn, that is a lot of enemies. Let's just try to mow them down. All right, where are you, resource node? There we are. Yeah, not quite what we're looking for.
New buildings are available for
Let's
construction.
drop a teleport
Plutonium
there,
storage
just
is
so it's
full.
going to
We
be
should construct more storage buildings.
easier to get back here if something happens. Most of our storage is actually getting full now because of some of the resource caches we found. Let's see, can we upgrade these yet? Not quite. So let's head over here. Build a couple more of these for now. And head back down here. Yeah, actually going out and exploring the map can give you just a ton of resources, which is pretty nice. Actually, let's make sure all of our research outposts are at max. Yeah, one of them wasn't. There we go. And we'll head back down here. Another resource node, nice. Oof, that's actually not good. We pissed off a certain creature that we don't have good tools to deal with him right now. So yeah, we found the resource cache, but we also found a lot of enemies.
Ashley, now that you've got practice with using the geoscanner, you can use it to search for hidden resource deposits.
I don't know if we'll really be able to kill this guy. He takes like explosives, and we don't have any explosives at the moment.
It would be very useful. We could at least scan the area around our base with it. Who knows what's hiding under our feet?
It is
Alright,
also
let's
capable of finding hidden underground alien life forms.
see if we can get out of here.
Definitely check the area
Potentially have
around
to
our base.
research an explosive weapon.
Research completed.
Let's see what we can get. Radar pulse, armor, dodge roll, layer, grenade. I mean, grenade could be okay. We can, yeah, add that to queue. All right, that'd be nice. Let's add this one. We get some better weapons and then head back down, because there is somewhat of a resistance system with
We now have enough cobalt to construct the orbital scanner. Also,
some of the mobs where if you're hitting them with the wrong type, it can be
should
pretty
probably build some
rough.
additional power plants and improve our energy storage
Let's
capacity
drop
before
that one
connecting to
here.
the power grid.
All right, we're able to get enough that we can actually use the orbital scanner.
construction is in progress. But before we start jumping off to different parts of the planet, we should build the necessary local research facilities. The communications hub can only help us with downloading already developed technologies back from Earth. Still, one of the main reasons why we came here is to conduct research and to learn about the environment that we encounter here.
We can research new technologies
All right, let's
based on samples of alien life forms.
get some more of these batteries going.
That we encounter. If we construct the alien research laboratory,
We technically can upgrade or get better batteries, but they take cobalt, which is pretty rare for us right now. So we're just going to build a field of these smaller ones.
using the communications hub.
Yeah, since we have the higher rank of our power production, now we're kind of getting a little
A new
too much
technology
power.
has been
Well,
developed.
New blueprints
just
are
too much for our
available
current
crafting.
New
battery
buildings are
storage.
available for construction.
More the merrier, though. Is the game eternal or by play sessions? I don't know what you mean. Let's see. All right, did we get... All right, grenade launchers. Let's... Rocket launchers aren't bad, but... Ooh, 300. Both these are a little pricey. I think we'll go for the grenade launchers.
Crafting completed. Crafting completed.
Having some of these can be quite nice. All right, let's... Yeah, these are kind of in the wrong spot. Let's put small machine gun right there. Unequip that. And put a shotgun right there. Okay, everything's perfectly balanced and should be good to go.
Research
What are
complete.
they wanting us to hit up here? Over there. Alien research right there. All right, we have 3 minutes until this one is done, and then we can start teleporting around. Like one save or something like runs. You can have multiple saves going. Like I have a different save. I have a couple different saves where I was testing stuff out for the game. So yeah, you can start over. This is the campaign story mode, and so things are a little bit slower as it's trying to get you with grips to the game. But there is a survival mode that'll only last like an hour and a half, and it's like way more aggressive with a lot more enemies. And you start off with a lot more research. So there's, yeah, different ways you can play the game. Right now, they are trying to get... they've been working on it for a while, but they're working on getting co-op up and running. Is our rare mining not up yet? So I think cobalt requires special mining. Yeah, let's drop this one up here. So yeah, we're building this, but technically we can't actually mine this yet. We have to unlock that, but we'll build a little area right here. We have a teleporter, so we can get back here when we need to. Let's head back over here. Yeah, we can't upgrade these, but That'd be a little much. These are still doing fine. Let's actually go ahead and build a radar station right here, just so that we are able to see what's around. All right, that one ran out. So yeah, some of our resource nodes are running out, so we'll have to expand eventually. All right, while we wait for that one area, that one machine to be done, let's maybe just go mess with the wildlife some more. Try out our... yeah, let's go for grenade launchers. These can be pretty good. They're also nice because since they lob, you can be standing behind your walls and lob them over.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
All right, let's head back over here. It is nice how fast you can just teleport around the map.
Orbital scanner construction finished.
All right, let's run through here.
Procedure in progress.
All right, so right now this is where you can see where you're able to kind of see the whole world. Right now we just have our headquarters, and it's going to scan and try to find other locations for us. So you can see the resources that are here, but normally you want to go to other locations and then set up other resources.
Uranium, palladium,
So normally you're going to have like your main base, and then you're going to go out and try to get other bases to other locations, which is pretty fun.
a new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. New
All right,
buildings
we
are
can make
available for
another
construction.
armory. Nice. All right, not giving anything yet. I want to try to show you another place before we finish off. Sure, let's add one more right here. Also, one nice thing is later on, since you do get more advanced buildings that are just more efficient and they don't take as much space, your main base is normally going to be pretty big because you're just having to have so many buildings. But you can actually make much smaller and more refined bases just using less materials, which is quite nice. Because yeah, it's always like the main base just gets absolutely massive.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Orbital scanner's not wanting to give us anything at the moment.
Research completed.
All right, rail element mine. All right, good stuff. We'll move this one up for now, so we can actually head down here. So this is bringing power down, even though we don't have like a power line going all the way. It's just remote, which is very nice. So let's go ahead, drop this here, and now we can actually start mining cobalt. Now this node doesn't have that much, only has 10,000, but
New
it's
buildings are
something.
available for construction.
Research completed.
All right, that one's researching. Will be done in about 40 seconds, and after that, I'll probably actually let us use this to go somewhere. Now the sun's back out. All of our solar panels are doing great. It could be a little bit scary in the night since we can be negative in our power output. All right, alien research about to finish, and then hopefully the orbital scanner will
Technology has been developed. Okay, we've got all the
give us more
necessary
areas.
Technologies downloaded. This building requires a supply of clean water to operate. It would be best to place it close to a pool of mud or sludge that we can filter.
All right, so right here we have a geothermal plant. This is also producing mud. So we're gonna drop this here to be able to make that water clean. And then we'll be able to do a laboratory, which is able to help research alien technologies for us. It just needs water.
Fantastic. I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of
let's see.
possibilities for us. If I had a base like that on Orion, I wouldn't.
So yeah, this
want to ride
produces
around.
400,
I got
produces
careless
100
searching
mud.
for Anarix crystals.
This is able to
I
take
found a
that
fascinating
into
growth anomaly that was transforming
50
all its
water.
surroundings. I've never seen anything like
But this
that.
only takes 10
I
water,
had to
so
take
actually we're gonna
sample.
be more
I
than
was
fine.
shielded inside a recon suit, but when I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
Why didn't you use a bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with a lab like this. I didn't have a base on Orion or a mech suit to build one.
I am sorry to hear that, Ashley, and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that to happen to you.
Okay, let's not get too emotional.
All
about
right,
that.
let's get rid of that. We don't need that at the
From a
moment.
different perspective.
Not
I
really
got an
using it.
advanced biomechanical arm replacement, and I still got the sample.
Nice, we can upgrade that. We can also probably build a couple more of these. Yes. Oh, we can make a lot more. This is increasing how much ammo we can have on hand for our guns. There we go. All right, that laboratory is working on being made.
Warning, a large group of creatures is gathering near our base.
All right,
Prepare
big
for
attack.
incoming attack.
Actually, let's head down here and we will sell a lot of these. All right, time for another attack. Let's head over here. All right, this is a nice little chokehold, so let's make a defensive structure right here. We were able to get a higher level of walls. We still just have our basic turret. We've been prioritizing upgrading other things, but we'll just make a lot of them. All right, so some thick walls right up here. And another, like, wall of turrets. All right, I'll make this wall out a little bit, so hopefully this kind of lures them to come in here. Although I think I might drop a teleporter out there and a teleporter in here, so we can just teleport in and out without having to actually make a door right here. So let's teleport and
To keep it operational,
drop some mines out here.
by placing a pump in any type of liquid and delivering it to a water filtering plant for processing.
We'll probably head out there and try to lure the enemy if they don't come over here.
Alien research laboratory using pipes.
Oh, it's not connected, that's why. Alright, we don't really need this pump, but sure, I'll drop it there if it makes you happy. Let's head back up here.
Finally, The Alien Research Lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without.
All right, so we now have the scanner. We can use it to scan different plants, enemies, things out in the world.
We came here to do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
That's true, but we also have to study this planet to ensure that it is safe for colonization, and to minimize the damage done to the local ecosystem by future colonists.
Minimizing damage to the local ecosystem is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
All right, let's hop back here. We have big attack coming in like 10 seconds. We have some good defenses.
Attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around
All right, perfect.
the planetary geomapping procedure is in progress.
These turrets can sometimes kind of glare off of each other pretty bad,
Jump locations
but this should be able to
completed.
mess with them.
Scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple locations around the globe. One of Galatea's continents.
All right, let's see.
Barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
Gaining
Radioactive desert reconnaissance. Oh boy.
access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants.
Is that
and
the
some
only
heavy
one?
weaponry. This
Let's
should
see.
make surviving on Galatea much easier.
Ooh, nice.
The second interesting area is densely covered by acidic clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces
So this will be
of radium
upgrading all of our material storage, which will be quite nice, because that's something we've been slightly struggling with.
on the orbital scanner interface. Titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic activity.
All right, so it's giving us some different options of, based on the resources, what we want to try to head towards. I think let's go for the desert reconnaissance. Now, normally for these, it's not necessarily immediately sending you to a place to try to set up a research outpost. It's more just, hey, look at the area, try to figure out what resources are there, and then we'll probably set up a better location once we find an area more dense with these resources. So yeah, now we're in the desert, so we need to find out how to get uranium. Since we're here, let's go ahead and scan some of these. This can be nice for a couple different reasons. For one, it can unlock technologies. Scanning enemies is able to let us know their weaknesses, and then also it actually just gives us passive damage on killing them. I think the radiation is also hurting us, so we should maybe stay a little bit further away from it.
The natural background radiation
But
in this area is
also, some of
very
this stuff we can then kind of plant and actually make up a little bit of a farm and get resources from them, which can be pretty good.
These levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These could pose a serious threat.
The protective atmosphere is
All right,
also
so the desert
very
has
thin
giant
in this
ants,
area.
apparently. Fun.
UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
So this one kind of just wants us to explore the whole map to try to get some better research for future technologies.
Crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
So we'll run around, kind of mess with the local wildlife. is always a little scary when you get surrounded. All right, let's see here. All right, nice little resource deposit.
Has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. New buildings are available for construction.
Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area. But
It's also pretty nice. Before we left, we upgraded our ammo storage, so now we can actually use our weapons a lot longer before we have to swap, which is quite nice.
Ashley, we should have some results available.
Yeah, this quicksand, we can't build on it right now. It'll destroy or slowly damage all of our buildings,
Completed.
which is another thing we have to solve before we can actually make a base in this
For the Stregoros
biome.
species, we can go there to study it further.
Oh, there's a... We pissed off a rock monster. Alright, nice. So yeah, these guys are why we got explosive weapons. They're resistant to most other types. Alright, not too bad. I think that's where we'll call it for today, though. It is pretty fun how there's a lot of different kind of genres all put together here. It's like a top-down shooter, got some like RTS in there, got survival elements, some like factory setup, really like Factorio Satisfactory, but in a much like simpler way. And it actually is a really good blending of all of them together. Sometimes when games try to kind of mix a lot of genres, it kind of just makes a mess. It's not really the best. Here, though, I think it actually hits a lot of the elements that you would want that those other games can also hit, but it blends them actually very well together. You can have fun setting up your base, get ready for like tower defense gameplay of these enemies' hordes coming in. Sometimes it can be like a bullet hell with the amount of projectiles the enemy is shooting at you and all the enemies you're having to dodge. And you have the time where you're building up your base, you're getting resources, you're setting up kind of production lines, getting some machines to work together, having to deal with like byproducts and machines feeding into other machines. So it's a lot of the notes that Satisfactory hits is really nice. But then similar to like Satisfactory, there's times where you're setting up your base, but then there's times where you're going out and trying to explore the wilderness, trying to get some of the correct like special resources you can only get out in the wild. This has some of those same elements of like, all right, your base is all good to go out, exploit more of the planet, and even start teleporting around the entire planet, getting different research technologies, and just having other things to do where it's like, you know what? I'm kind of bored of my base. I want to get out of it. I want to go and do something. And you can essentially go out on these missions, get these resources, research technologies. So when you do want to come back to your base, you now have a lot more options and tools than you really had before. So overall, this is something that I've been having a lot of fun with. This is I think an indie developer, and the game's been out for a couple years. They keep updating it. Pretty much since the game came out, the biggest request was, hey, we want this to be multiplayer, because I do think this would be really fun playing in co-op, and they've been working on it. Now, it's been years that they've been working on it, but they keep posting and doing live streams of, hey, here's us playing co-op. We are trying to get this ready. There's a beta coming out for, I think, that. So it's nice to see the developers continuing to work with the game. And overall, just wanted to kind of support them a bit by highlighting this a little bit more. So there is a demo up on Steam, the Riftbreaker Prologue. If this is interesting to you at all, I highly recommend downloading it and just trying it for yourself. That's it from me, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and a great weekend if you are watching this on the stream. See ya.